Okay. Yo. You're watching KVTV.
So, KVTV is here at Naruki Studios in Gasparillo. Yes, they brought me this far. Yes, they did. Okay, so today we're interviewing one of KVTV's very own, Neicy. Alright, so we're going to talk about her song. She has a new track out. We're going to talk about what she's going to be doing for the season. We're also going to interview the producer, the big man in the business, Naruki. So, keep it locked. This is KVTV. I'm Gigi.
And we at
Mayaro.
and this is KVTV. Grand Lagoon is a beautiful beach. So as Guayagari it have, and also St. Joseph, which is one of the beaches that we are going to check.
Hi guys, my name is Khadija. This is KVTV and tonight we're at Red Runway. Hi, you're here today with Cali Village TV at Maracas Beach, one of the most popular beaches in Trinidad. As you can see, there's lots of people around. This beach is not empty.
Hi, Neicy. This is what, your second show on KVTV?
Yeah, and I'm on the other side.
Yeah, she's finally on the other side of the mic. So, Neicy, I want to know about your music. Tell us a little bit about how you started off.
Well, basically, when I was younger, I used to listen a lot to music on the radio, and Spice Girls caught my attention. And I decided to follow everything that they were doing, and I was like, I'd like to do that one day. And growing up, it's expanding from Spice Girls to the Destiny Childs and the Mariah Carey and Brandy, Monica, and the list goes on. And I started listening to their music and learning the words, and then started to like do my own twist to it, and started writing poetry, which later came out into songs. But I was shy, so it's something that I kept to myself over the years. And as I got older, I realized that it wasn't fading. You know, they say like something when you're young, you like stuff, you want to be this, you want to be that, but as I get older, it fade away and it go on. As I get older, it was just like more attracted to it. I was really, really interested, but I was very shy, really, really shy. So that was like one of the first barriers I had to break. And when I decided like I wanted to get into music, like the mainstream and stuff like that, started like just taking those steps towards, you know, getting out there, in the sense of like you know, linking with other artists who are trying to do the same thing and trying to break that shyness. But it took a really, really long time to just perform. I remember my first time performing and trembling, mic shaking, fingers, everything like that. I was like, you can't be an artist and having this, you know, feeling going wrong with it. And I don't know, that's like really, really, really started to like work on it and try to perfect it a little bit, and then surrounding myself with like people who was doing the same thing and giving it that encouragement and motivation. And one thing led to another, and the growth is still happening, but I'm here.
Okay, so roughly how many years you would say you'd have started singing?
Professionally as Neicy, because my real name is Nikisha Cyrus, 5 years. But I've been doing music and the raps for approximately the past 10 years.
That's good. Are you related to Miley Cyrus?
No, I get that a lot. But who knows, maybe if we trace back the family tree, might find some link somewhere, because the Cyrus didn't just happen to come out of nowhere, so maybe.
Okay. So you were saying that you were originally shy. How did you break out of that shy phase?
I'm still breaking out of it. But one big thing that caused me to come out of that was being around people who supporting and encouraging and giving me the push a little bit, and then realizing that I didn't want to wake up one day and regret not doing what I wanted to do, you know. So I made the decision that I'm gonna give it my all, fear or not, doubt or not, I'm gonna do it. So yes, from now I wouldn't have to look back and be like, you know, when I was younger I should have done this or I should have done that. No. So that was like something that just pushed me forward. And I still have a little shyness here and there, but I think I'm 200% further along than I was before.
Listening to your music, I realized that you had a R&B influence. also in terms of your vocal capabilities, I thought that you were quite good. So is it that you have had formal training in terms of vocal training and so forth?
No, all my knowledge, I don't want to say is like me, but basically mimicking the artists that I look up to, their like singing over their songs and trying to perfect it to the best of my ability like them. And I sang in choirs in school and even in church, but it was short-lived. And but my schedule is really crazy with like the million and one thing I'm involved with, and I'm really trying to get into like the vocal training consistently because I'm good, but I don't want to just be good. And I know that for the growth to happen, you need to like go back and, you know, perfect your weaknesses and stuff like that. But never took any formal training per se. I do hope to soon enough because the game needs to be stepped up. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your music style and the genres that you gravitate towards.
My music style basically, I would consider it to be anything R&B fusion. Once you could find a trace of R&B in it, I could do it. I wouldn't say one particular style because for some reason I've done a good bit of songs, and when I listen to it, I can't put it in one box. I don't know if that was deliberate or coincidental, but that's what I came up with, and I was like, well, maybe this is me, that is my style. So I've done R&B fusion, well, not R&B fusion, sorry, dancehall R&B fusion, pop, reggae R&B fusion, even the hip hop with the R&B and stuff like that. So that's like, I think I'm not gonna like try to change it into something that's out there. This is what I bring into the table. I'll just go with it.
Hey girl, me say your body good. You make me watch if you were like me name Robin Hood. Yo, well, I don't know what is a bigger judgment to the place and the praise and thanks and to the most high. This is the original cake alongside sexy deep and Neicy, and I say, yo, bring it.
On the road, yeah, shooting on till the sun down out. Shades on, have me drink in my hand right in front of the band. So move it slow. Let the road, cause the truck moving like we chip with the thing. Don't stand up now. Look me pussy, yeah, we getting on. What's the and we have no behavior. Head nice cause it's carnival time. See me whining low. Touch the
Okay, great. So tell us a little bit about Party Non-Stop. That's the happening tune right now. And also, we hear that you went to one of the radio stations to have an interview before you actually came to be interviewed by me. She should have done the interview with me first, by the way. But anyways, yeah, so tell us a little bit about the interview.
The interview was really, really nice. This was like the third interview we had to release this song. We did a couple before Slam was one of the stations. It was released into Big One Radio Sambring and 196.7 today. Party Non-Stop, it grew on me. Initially, as I said, I wasn't considered, like, I don't consider myself a soca artist, but I learning that music is universal despite the genre. So once you have something to say, and it's a mellow, party, groovy tune, but it have like a nice switch to it, and I think Cake, it brings out flavor across in a really, really nice, unique way. It's not a typical soca, I would say, but I really, really like it. I can say to be one of my babies, and like I like all my music, but this one took like a while to grow on me. So now that it reached, it's like, yeah.
And talk a little bit about the transitioning from being someone who's accustomed to doing more R&B kind of based music, transitioning into soca. And even since you said that you were shy, because when you go out to actually perform this song, you'll be required maybe to whine or to illustrate some kind of, you know. So tell us about tell us a little bit about that transition.
I think the transition is still occurring. The funny thing about that is we recently shot the video for the song, and it's my first video actually, and it's really simple, but I'm really excited about it. And while shooting the video, I'm accustomed to performing where you go, you stand up and you sing, and that don't happen in a video. You can't stand up and sing, you know. You need to move, you need to, you know, express certain things, and it took a while. Again, people was around, so the shyness came out, and then when they left, it was like, yeah, I'm free. So that took a while to like. I realized that well, as I said, work in progress, but it's getting there. And the movements, I danced. I've dancing experience through Best Village, but that's a different dancing to soca. Well, I would say because it's more like movement, and it's a freedom, and I don't think I'm quite comfortable with that. I appreciate seeing it, but not being anyone seen doing it. I don't know why. So I think I'm still working on the rhythm of it and stuff. So I don't mind having some dancers who know what they're about doing their stuff behind me while I just focus on the singing.
So now we're here with Naruki. Naruki has actually produced some of Neicy's tunes or songs before. Tell us a little bit about your experience on working with Neicy.
Good afternoon to the listeners. Yeah, and welcome to Naruki Studios. I must say it has been a pleasure working with Neicy. The first time she came here, she came to do background vocals, and as she herself said, very shy, and it's good to see the growth that has taken place. She has moved from being background vocalist to frontline vocalist now, and the voice keeps getting sweeter. I hope the audience doesn't get diabetes very soon, right? Actually, we did a collaboration recently, which for some reason she did not mention. I'll have to discuss that with her afterwards, right? That song is currently on the local indigenous music charts. Okay, so that's something that that you could look out for, listen to. The name of the song is Dreaming. All right, and yeah, it has been a pleasure working with Neicy, and I'm glad to see that she's moving up in the music business.
And tell us a little bit about some of the work that you are doing for Carnival.
I am attached to the Missionaries Calypso tent that's going to be operating out of Princestown, and we're going to be launching on Saturday the 8th at the Princestown car park. And we're going to be moving about, doing a number of shows in a number of different places. I might also throw my hand in at some of the community calypso shows, right? Actually, I'm not much into the competition, but it's an avenue to get a message out, and Naruki is all about positive messages, because I honestly believe that positive music and positive vibes can make a better world.
Okay, so any closing comments for young and upcoming producers or first timers that are actually getting into the scheme of things in terms of soca?
Two things, right? One, you have to be yourself, because you don't want to sound like somebody out there, right? But at the same time, you have to balance that with being able to take advice from people who are in the business, and to merge the two without one taking advantage of the other, right? And the right balance of those two is going to propel you to becoming the you that's going to really impress the public and impress the music world.
Thank you so much, Naruki.
It's been a pleasure being with you.
This has been yet another KVTV presentation. We are at Naruki Studios. It's been awesome. We've spoken to Neicy, a KVTV presenter. This is KVTV. I'm Gigi. Keep it locked.